Welcome back to Leveling Up Mom, the series where I teach my mom how to play all sorts of games, from board games to card games to video games and all games in between. My name is Brandy.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Last episode, we struggled through a game of Wingspan, and my mom earned 200 experience from completing the game and
Yay.
winning.
Yay! Does that mean I'm going to be out leveling up?
Well, you still have about 800 more experience points until the next level.
I only got 200?
Yes. But that's okay because you'll have a chance to earn more today.
Yay!
We're playing Magic the Gathering.
Ooh!
And technically, we both already know how to play Magic, for the most part. We'll be playing decks that we've never played before from the new set, Secrets of Strixhaven. We randomly rolled one of the precons, and I got Lorehold Spirit.
And I got Prismari Artistry.
You got it!
Yay!
So we were going to try these decks for the first time, going in completely blind.
Well, I do have my glasses on.
Yeah. We did prepare the decks by opening them and getting them sleeved, but everything else is a complete mystery. So we're going to get right into playing, and as always, at the end, we're going to rate the game. Well, in this case, we're going to rate the decks. You ready?
I'm ready to kick your butt again.
All right, we're all shuffled and ready to go. You ready to get this thing moving?
Yep.
All right, we're going to roll to see who goes first. Rolled a 16. Beat that.
I'm just kidding.
Already cheating. All right. All right.
It is a 19.
All right, you go first.
You want me to re-roll?
No.
I will.
All right, go first, Miss rolling a 19.
Do I?
You don't draw.
I don't draw.
Nope.
Well, that's not right or fair. I think I should.
Well, you can let me go first if you want. You get to choose who goes first.
Oh.
So if you want to make me go first,
I'm going to make you go first.
All right.
Did you already draw?
No.
Oh.
And I will tap 2. Play this artifact. It's a perpetual timepiece. I can tap it to mill 2 cards, or I can pay to exile this artifact and shuffle any number of target cards from your graveyard into your library.
Huh? What'd you say?
Yeah, just look at it.
Sorry.
I'm going to tap these 2. I'm going to play this artifact. When this artifact enters, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. And whenever you create 1 or more creature tokens, put a story counter on this artifact. And then I can pay a white mana, tap it, and remove a story counter from it, and draw a card. There's my 1/1 spirit guy flying.
I didn't bring my guys.
They should have been. Maybe you didn't have any.
Maybe.
They should have been in the back of your deck.
God only knows where they're at now.
Well, we'll figure it out when the time comes. Okay, but now I want to play my land for turn. So this enters tapped. When it enters, sacrifice 2 lands.
What?
Hexproof, but if I tap it, I can add 3 mana of any one color.
What's hexproof?
Means you can't target it.
Why would I target a land?
Sometimes people have stuff to get rid of land.
Oh.
So.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Yeah. And pass.
Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sauce. Not soy sauce. Sorcery spell. Veyran.
Oh, Veyran of the Duality?
That's the one.
I know him. Not personally, but.
I was worried there. Gets a 1/1, a +1/+1 until the end of turn. If you. This is not proper English. because it says if you casting.
No, saying if you casting a spell,
No.
it's like a cause and effect thing.
If you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes
and effect.
Causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
It's a pretty good card.
Ooh. So there. And that costs 3 mana, so I'm going to turn all 3 of those. And he's sick. He's got summoning sickness. I do know that. And I pass.
I'll tap this for 3 red mana, and this for white mana. And I'm going to play my commander. It is Quintorius History Chaser. It's a nice little elephant guy. Planeswalker. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. And its first ability says you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards, then mill a card. And his other ability says spirits you control gain double strike and vigilance until the end of turn. So that's that guy. And I'm going to hit you for 1.
What?
Flying. Yes.
Why are you targeting me?
I don't have anybody else to target. Yes. Actually.
I can defend it, can I?
It's fine. Don't you mess with him. He's going to whittle you down.
I see that.
Pass.
So nana boo boo.
Stick your head in doo-doo.
You said doo-doo. All right, I'm going to
Tap everything?
everything. I'm going to play Mirror Wing Dragon.
Oh my gosh.
Mirror Wing Dragon is a creature, dragon. It's got flying. Whenever a player casts, I actually had to read this 3 times because I didn't understand it.
Okay.
But I think I got it. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell that targets only this creature, that player copies that spell for each other creature they control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures.
Dang.
Boom. Okay.
Well, before you end your turn, I'm going to tap this. I'm going to exile their dragon.
God.
And since I targeted it, I have to exile my spirit. And this says creature, so it doesn't work on my planeswalker. But, hold on. It says copy the spell, right?
Cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only this creature. That player copies the spell for each other creature they control.
Okay, so I would look up a basic land as well. Because it says exile target creature. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put that card on the battlefield, tapped and shuffled.
Well, it's my card, though.
Yeah, but you just read it. I have to copy it for each one of my creatures.
And this is supposed to... Hold on a second. What did your card say again? What did you attack me with or whatever?
I didn't attack you. I cast an instant spell.
Okay, what was that again?
Exile target creature. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card and put that land on the battlefield tapped and shuffle.
So that would be me.
But your creature says if I target him, I have to copy that spell and put it onto one of my creatures. So I'm copying this spell, so I have to look for a basic land as well.
Okay, so that's the one that you put up on this one.
Yes.
Exiled this.
And I had to exile my spirit. And because I did that, I have to look for a basic land as well.
Okay, so That doesn't make any sense to me.
Why?
Because then it says each copy targets a different one of those creatures.
I only have one creature.
Oh.
If it had more, it would target a different creature. And it would copy 3 times, so I would look for 3 lands.
Oh.
That's why it's...
All right, so it's exiled, and I have to look for land?
Yep. So do I.
Basic?
Yep, basic land. It gets onto the battlefield tapped. Alright. I'll do a red and a white. And 3 of whatever. I'll play this guy. Hoffrey Ghost Forge. It's a 4 or 5.
What was it?
Hoffrey Ghost Forge.
Okay.
Spirits you control get +1/+1 and have trample and haste. I just make some spirits. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types and has, when this token leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to its owner's graveyard. Dang. 3 white. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Uh-oh.
Play this Angel of Indemnity. The 5/5 flying with lifelink. When this creature enters, return target permanent card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I chose this enchantment at 3 mana. Whenever one or more creatures you control with mana value 3 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Whenever one or more creatures you control with mana value 3 or less enter, draw a card. So you haven't had any enter yet?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm about to.
Oh, good God.
I'm going to tap these 2 and play this Carol history buff. And she says whenever one or more cards, I think it's a she, no, it might be a he. Whenever one or more cards leave your battlefield, Carol becomes prepared. And when it's prepared, that means you can cast this side spell.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, he's unprepared. I can't cast this spell. It costs 3 mana. It says mill a card, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It gains trample until the end of turn. So when it eventually becomes prepared, I can cast that.
And trample is where I would get the additional...
Yeah. And because that's a mana value 3 or less creature, I get to draw a card. I mean, I guess I'll use his ability. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but, you know.
You know what you're doing.
I do not know what I'm doing. I'm not getting any spirits. Like, everything is spirits, but I got 1 spirit and it's gone now.
I have no idea what mine is even all about.
Alright, you may discard a card. I'm going to discard that one. Draw 2 cards. And then mill a card. And since I brought that out from my graveyard, I need to pick one. Sorry, I'm still learning. Go ahead.
That's my excuse.
I mean, I'm still learning it too, just because I know more about the game itself. I was literally reading the card and I was like, oh shit, let's do that. Oh shit, I said shit.
Beep! Alright, so I'm bringing my commander out. My commander is Rutha, Mastering the Moment. It's a she, I think. But it's an orc sorcerer. Maybe it's a he.
I think it looks like a girl.
I don't know. At the beginning of combat on my turn, if I cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, I create an XX blue and red elemental creature token with flying and haste, where X is the greatest mana value among instant and sorcery spells I've cast this turn. Okay, so that just is 1 dead.
Mm-hmm. So I would gain 5 life. But
how would you gain 5 life?
It's got lifelink. I said that.
Oh my God. Well, wait a second. Lifelink. I thought you got whatever was left over.
That's trample.
Oh, good God.
Lifelink is whenever damage is dealt, whether it's attacking or defending, I gain that much life, whatever its power is.
Oh my God.
But I'm just going to take the 8 damage, so.
All right. And I only have one of these guys left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you're probably going to end up making more, but
Okay.
I'm running out of room here. What?
Nothing.
What?
I don't have a chance in double toothpicks.
You might.
Hmm.
I'm going to tap one more. I'm going to Swords to Plowshare your bull.
My what?
Your bull.
What are you doing?
I'm exiling it. It gains life equal to its power, which is 0. It gains 0 life. I was going to do it last turn, but I was like, damn, she's going to get 8 life. So I was like, I'll just take the damage and then do it next turn.
Son of a biscuit.
Sorry.
And it's exiled?
It's exiled, yep.
Jeez, Luigi.
And that's my turn.
Hence me never winning this game.
You win sometimes.
Only sometimes. I'm going to play this guy. It is a 4/4 artifact creature, legendary. Creature tokens I control have haste. At the beginning of combat on my turn, create a 2/1 blue somebody Meyer artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. What the heck does that mean?
Rude Clad. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 blue Phyrexian Myr artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, choose each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. So if you chose your other tokens, they would all become 2/1 Phyrexian Myr. Or if you chose your 4/4 flyers, all your tokens would become 4/4 flyers. So
that's more. I'm not going to say it. It's much better to do the 4/4 flying.
Okay. You want to pick your most strongest token.
Okay. This is 4 and a red and blue.
But it says may. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
I gotcha. I am going to attack with both of these.
All 4 of them?
Yep.
All right.
Actually, these 2, and yes, all 4 of them.
Okay. All right, I'll block one of the 2/2s with my 3/4. I'll block the 4/4 with my 5/5 and gain 5 life. And then I'll take the 6. All right. I'm going to go ahead and swing at you with my 5/5 flying lifelink and my 3/4 flying. It says when this creature attacks, return target non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield where X is this creature's power. So I will grab this artifact and put it to the battlefield. As this artifact enters, choose a creature type. I'll choose spirits, I guess. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1, and then I can tap it to add mana of any color. Just go down. I don't know where else to put it. So 5/5 flying lifelink and 3/4 flying, and I already did his ability. I'm pretty sure all your flying other than your Drake is tapped.
Yes, but they still can defend.
No, they can't. They're tapped.
Oh. When they're sick, they can defend.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, so how much is that?
8. All right. I might just play this. Why not? It sounds interesting. It'd be better if there were more players, but all right. Starting with you, each player votes for past or present. You mill a card for each past vote. Then Fateful Tempest deals damage to each opponent equal to that total mana value of cards milled this way. Exile the top card of your library for each present vote. Until the end of your next turn, you may play the exiled card.
What? Say what?
All right, starting with me, I vote past or present. For each past vote, I mill a card, and then this card deals damage equal deals damage to each opponent equal to the total mana value of cards milled this way. For each present vote, I mill a card, and then I could just play it until my next turn. So if you vote passed, I'm going to vote passed, no matter what, because I'm going to do damage to you. Because, so if you vote passed, there's going to be 2 cards milled. You're going to get damage for each of those. If you vote present, I'll just be able to cast the other card that I've milled.
I'm going to vote opposite what you vote.
Okay. So I vote passed, so this is for the passed vote. So you take 4 damage.
Of course I do.
And then this is for the present vote, and it's just land, so I can play that my next turn. So
why couldn't that be land?
It's just the way it says starting with me. And pass.
All right, so I am tapping all of my things.
Goodness gracious.
And I'm playing Volcanic Salvo. You ever hear of it? It's a sorcery.
Probably a board wipe.
This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. So I'm going to be straightening this out.
Okay.
Then it says Volcanic Salvo deals 6 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalker. So, X being total power of creatures I control, which is the 3 part of 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13, 14,
15, 16, 17.
Let me see it.
17 less to cast.
So it just costs 2 fires. You have something when something dies. Oh yeah. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types, and has when this token leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's graveyard. Okay, I forgot about him, so if you'd rather get rid of him...
What does it say? I'm sorry.
Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, exile it.
Oh, okay, no.
If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types, and has, when this token leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's graveyard.
Okay, so which one's better, that card or the card you just did?
I mean, they're both pretty good. This one's a flyer.
I'll just leave it what it is.
Okay, because
it's not really going to matter much.
Well, I'm gonna make copies of them. That's.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to change your mind.
Okay, I don't want copies of either one of them.
Okay, so you would want to do 6 damage to that first.
Yes.
All right.
And then the other one that was tapped. The first one that was tapped.
The lifelink one?
Yes.
Okay. So this one.
Well, no. The lifelink first.
No, because if it dies, I'll make a copy of it.
Oh, okay.
You
That's right. That's right.
First.
Okay. Yeah. I understand that.
Okay. I mean, you're about to make some pretty big freaking tokens.
Am I?
Because that's 12 mana value right here. You're going to make 2 2/2 flyers and 2 12/12 flyers.
2 2 fly.
And 2 12/12 flyers. All right. So now you're also going to trigger him, and that's going to make you a 2/1 mirror. And it's not going to double it because it's not because you cast a spell. It just says at the beginning of combat you create one.
Okay.
But now you get to pick a token, and I would pick your 12/12 flyer, and all your other tokens become 12/12 flyers. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think you win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12 flyers.
What's 12 times 11?
I don't want to math. All right. 12 times 11, that's 2, that's 1, that's 2, that's 1. 131 to 132. I attack.
All right, I'm dead. I don't think I can
Hold on,
block
ready?
that. So that was pretty insane.
Wow.
All right, well, that is our game of Magic: The Gathering with our Secrets of Strixhaven pre-cons.
Yay!
Mom, what did you think of your Prismari Artistry deck?
I think it's very difficult. I think with continued play, I would understand a little bit more, but I'm not used to the token part of it. I liked it. It was difficult at first because I felt like this is going to be one of those where I'm just going to get attacked and attacked and attacked. But as time was going on, I thankfully was not mana screwed, if you will.
Well, I'll say about mine, the Lore Hold Spirit deck, it was definitely seemed like it was kind of hard to get spirits out on the field at first. But I might just have to get used to getting stuff out of my graveyard because it seems that's like the big key to creating the spirits. And either I just wasn't getting the right cards for that or it just wasn't happening. But I did like it. I definitely want to try it again and see how it plays differently, maybe in a bigger pod. So definitely want to try it again. What would you rate your deck?
Well,
out of 10?
This is a tough one because
it's still so new.
It's still so new.
All right, well, what about your just first impression? My
first impression would probably be probably a 6.5, maybe 7. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, once I get acclimated to the deck itself, then I understand it a little bit more and more and more the more I play. So I appreciate you helping me with some of my stuff because I'm still not that versed in some of the acclimates that it has. So
yeah,
but yeah, that 1-12-12 just really did it in for you.
Oh yeah, that's what happens. I'll give mine about a 6. I would say. Like I said, it might get better through another playthrough. Maybe I just had some not great cards or whatever. But yeah,
that's the biggest thing. It depends on your deck. I mean, these are all the cards we have left.
Yeah,
that we didn't get to. Yeah. So
there are some interesting cards, like this guy that has the Wheel of Fortune spell attached to it.
Oh yeah,
Wheel of Fortune is supposed to be a pretty crazy card, and this guy can play it multiple times. So yeah, definitely want to give it more of a try. Maybe my rating will go up playing it more. But
sure.
First impression, I would give it a 6.
You should have shuffled them.
That's okay. We'll stop it and shuffle them real quick. All right. All right. We did prepare the decks by opening them up and shuffling them. Oh, you always say shuffling.
Sorry.
All right. It's not even that funny. Okay, you got it? You don't got it. At least I'm not sitting in a squeaky chair. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Whew. Now our eyes are going to be all watery in the next shot. Like, what do they get high in between shots?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you all for watching. We both really appreciate your time. And please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. We would greatly appreciate that. If you'd like to suggest a game for us to try,
leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
And we may try it on a future episode.
We could try it. It depends. We may not have that game available to us, but
we'll find a way.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
See you next time.